watch this and we're going to talk about it.
Your ideal man wanted to retire you today. Would you accept it?
And I can't.
You can't do anything else. He wants you to focus on being a nurturing mother and a good wife to him.
It's a yes or no, because I also am a human being and I have a passion and I love what I do. And to think about giving that up for the rest of my life for some guy, I can't.
Let me ask you another question, right? So if a package was delivered to your house, it says that if you accept this money with this briefcase, you're retired. You don't have to work anymore. Give up all the things that you're doing and take this 100 million, right? Would you accept that 100 million, or would you be like, forget that 100 million because I want to braid hair?
No, that's 100 million.
Okay, it exposed you clear right then and there. That means that you're looking at the man in a very disdain way. You would accept a random briefcase that doesn't have a soul, but you wouldn't accept a man that will retire you.
It's maybe it's more that it's hard to trust.
So you've experienced these things in a man and it molded your mindset to now. So that's why you choosing the briefcase instead of choosing a valuable man. But that's not on the man. That's on you. That means that the traumas that you went through in your past, you have to overcome those traumas. So when you do meet a man that can retire you, you trust that man.
Let me tell you why this is manipulative. The briefcase does not come attached to a man. The briefcase would be in that woman's possession, and she wouldn't have to live up to the stipulations of whatever that man wanted her to do. So these two things are what you call non-comparable. You cannot compare these two things because one comes attached with a being. One requires having a baby and living up to the standard of what this man could want. Everybody have their preferences of how they want to be nurtured and treated and handled, right? A briefcase doesn't come with none of those requirements. So these two things are non-comparable. He does that so much, like he literally manipulates and gaslights these women. And I'm glad it got to the point where it was like, all right, I'm trauma. It's about trust. I would have to trust that this man is retiring me and not taking things away from me when he's not getting his way, and not making me feel like a child, and not belittling me and respecting me as an adult. Meanwhile, this briefcase, I don't have to think about none of those things. You know what I'm saying? It's really a no-brainer. These two things are non-comparable. Yes, it comes down to trust, and yes, she should have trust. A traumatized person has trust issues, yes, but even a healed person has standards, things that they look for, and standards that have to be met before they would even choose that man. The briefcase would always be a no-brainer.